The incident of the golden calf, which occurs in this week's portion, Teesa, serves for the rabbis as the quintessential example of the people's infidelity to God. Throughout the Bible, we have stories of the people straying from God's ways and turning easily towards the attractive idols of the Canaanite population. The books of Judges and Samuel and Kings and all the prophets are all about how the people lose patience with God and easily stray quite quickly to the idolatrous practices that are all around them. The question is why? Because especially with the incident of the golden calf, the people had just experienced magnificent miracles that were performed on their behalf. They had just left Egypt only 3 months ago, had experienced the 10 plagues, had experienced the crossing of the sea and that miraculous nature. They had camped at Mount Sinai and heard God speak to them in a wondrous and awesome way. They had received the commandment to build the Mishkan, this glorious structure that is a portable sanctuary to God. And yet, while Moses is delayed by only 1 day, he promised to come down in 40 days, and he was late. The people immediately turned to Aaron for an alternative. What is it about the human condition that this story represents that is so easily tempted by something else? Why is it that people are complacent? People are easily attracted to other ways of living. Why is it so difficult to maintain a rigorous lifestyle that includes fidelity to God and following an ethical and moral life? That is the religious question that the rabbis deal with, and it is a challenge for us today as we try to be religious, moral, and ethical people. There are so many temptations in society around us, so many influences that try to convince us of other equally, supposedly moral and ethical values. How do we maintain religious values in light of other competing forces around us? That is why we need community. The power of community, people who are like-minded people believing and behaving in the same way, work to encourage everyone in the community to try to maintain belief in God and high ethical and moral standards. May this portion be an example of how not to live our lives, and that let us look instead to the opposite and look to power of community and the power of God. Shabbat Shalom.